Alright, I've decided to do my concealed weapons project on iMovie on my iPad. It took me a while to get used to, but I kind of figured it out. So, starting off with Nebraska, the Nebraska State Police can issue the concealed firearms permit. The permit lasts 5 years, costs $100 new and $50 to renew it. The state police do have to do an NCIS background check, and the state does not issue permits to non-residents. There's quite a long list of requirements to get the permit. You must not be prohibited from purchasing a handgun under federal law. You must be a resident of Nebraska, submit 2 sets of fingerprints, pay the fee, obviously, demonstrate that you have the same eyesight required for a Class O driver's license, show proof that you have completed within 3 years of application a safety firearms course, and then there's a bunch of different options as to how you can show that, including being in the National Guard, being over 21 years of age, taking a class for techniques to avoid violent confrontation, and to show that you know how to properly store a firearm. Alright, the map I just overlaid is a map of all the states that honor the Nebraska concealed weapons permit. Let's see, if there's a change in a person's address or name, they must notify the Nebraska State Police within 30 days. If they move to another state, they must return the permit for cancellation. If someone is pulled over or approached by a police officer, they must immediately inform the officer of the weapon and comply with any requests the officer has. When non-permit holders carry a weapon in a vehicle, shotguns must be unloaded. Loaded rifles and handguns must be in plain sight or the trunk. Unloaded handguns must be placed in the glove box. My comparison state is going to be Texas. In Texas, the Department of Public Safety issues the permit. The cost of the permit is $140, $70 to senior citizens, and $25 to active or honorary police and judges. An NCIS background check is required, and the state does issue the permit to non-residents. The requirements for the concealed handgun permit is you have to be 21 years old, you have to have a clean criminal history, including military service and recent juvenile record. You must not be under a protective order, you must not be chemically dependent, you must not be of unsound mind, you must not be delinquent in paying fines, fees, child support, or student loans, and you must be eligible to purchase a handgun by completing the NCIS check. You also must complete the required training. I've just overlaid the map for the states that accept the Texas concealed firearms permit. Someone that has a concealed firearms permit, when informing a law enforcement officer that they are carrying a concealed weapon, they must present their driver's license as well as their permit. The requirements for someone with a weapon that is under the influence of drugs or alcohol, they cannot carry the weapon. Open carry of a gun is allowed. And here are the places that are off limits when carrying the weapon, according to usacarry.com. Handguns and other weapons cannot be carried at schools or on school buses, at polling places, in courts and court offices, at racetracks, at secured airport areas, or within 1,000 feet of premises of an execution on the day of execution. The law also specifically prohibits handguns from businesses where alcohol is sold more than half of their revenue, and from locations where high school, college, or professional sporting events are taking place. You may not carry handguns in hospitals or nursing homes, amusement parks, places of worship, or at government meeting if signs are posted prohibiting them. Businesses also may post signs prohibiting handguns on their premises based on criminal trespass laws. And those are all of the facts for the concealed firearms permit for the state of Texas. Thanks for listening to my presentation.